What is up, you guys? Sage here. My mic is cooked, and I don't know what to do about it. It may shut off at any second now. The two mics I just bought don't seem to be working very well. Thinking about returning those. Uh, yeah. Deal flow right now, in the pipeline. You know, presented with a unique opportunity within school to kind of work on a business. And so my idea was, let's actually make a business, And so I presented deal flow to them, and they came through. There's some nice ideas flying around, but I feel that some sort of a clash is inevitable. Some sort, even if it's the tiniest spat, the tiniest head clash in terms of creative differences, perhaps, of which that's not what I'm interested in, because at the end of the day, it is my application, and so I would like to make it the way that I would like to make it, versus now, uh, people are coming from the perspective of, oh, it's our project, it's our idea, and we, nigga, we speaking French now. Crazy business. So yeah, I play well with others. I play nice, a leader at the end of the day, and so that's why I was like, okay, not rather just move on to something else, not do that, because if we do that, then I'm gonna come in as what I am, which is the CEO founder, and so that's going to give me creative and directive control. But at the end of the day, that would be unfair to you to come overtake your school project and make it about my thing. You see what I'm trying to say? So I'd rather just back off with it. If they want to take the idea of creating an app, period, and they want to make one for whatever they want to make it for, and then we do that as the project, cool. I will disagree and commit. I'll be like, I don't think this is what we should do, but I fully commit to making sure that it does happen, and I commit, everything within me to make sure that it's successful. Besides that, what's going on? Content I'm shooting right now. It's 10 o'clock. You know, but as you can see, I'm in much better moods than I was at some or other point in time. Thank God the mic's still on. Mic was giving me concerns. This is my last hope. And until Lord knows when. And I don't want to blow my cash injection, bro. Yo, because I just got a lot of cash injection, bro, from tutoring. Don't ask me how I got into tutoring. Just know that it happened. When an opportunity presents itself, you pounce on it naturally, or I pounce on it naturally, which is, okay, I see this thing, people need this thing, I can do this thing. We left the previous semester not even doing very, very well. And people know this, and they notice the conversations that important people within the sector, within the business, yeah, within the business segment of things, speak to me in a certain way outside of my leadership role, just as a sovereign individual, like, just, what do you think about this? What are your suggestions? Because they've seen my writing, they've seen, and they can tell that, okay, there's light behind those eyes. And so yeah, opportunity presented itself, pounced on it, so sitting on a little bit of cash injection, so that's always good. um, in terms of outside of the opportunity that's come up, what's going on with deal flow? Honestly, if we think about the conception of this, or the inception conception of the idea being last weekend, now we're getting into it. Boom! It's school. It's this. Is that introduction to different subjects. So I haven't really heavily been focused on that. That's just something that I am interested in pursuing aggressively when I've settled in just a little bit better. Even when, for example, next week when we're a week in, then I can start having conversations with, relevant people who would know. And I'm trying to flick through my mind now, who would know who is doing what. Who would be able to give me access to IT students. I mean, I did write it down today. There was an opportunity to write down on the board things that you'd like to see more of, or things that you are enjoying about the experience thus far on campus, whatever the case. And I said, business. I want business meetings. I want networking events between factions. So from an IT guy to a business guy to, I don't know what else would also, cross pollinate in that same way. But definitely between business and IT, we need to be having conversations because they have the skill set, but we also have certain skills that would merge wonderfully. Right now my current course has nothing to do with mark. Oh yeah, no. To be fair, they did have a little chapter on marketing there, but I'm very heavily skilled in marketing and sales. Now getting skilled in accounting, business management, project management. All these things. Just dipping my fingers in all the different skill sets and seeing what suits me best, and naturally doing fantastically in everything, like I said. But the business element of things seems to be where I shine, quite obviously, because I've spent a lot of time developing that part of myself. And so right now, I just wanted to bring you guys up to date, let you know where we are at with everything that we're trying to work on, because we work on so many things. uh, Podcast episodes inbound or incoming. I don't want to waste this weekend. I really, really don't want to waste this weekend. Nothing has come up as of yet, to be completely honest with you. Nothing has come up as of yet. However, I'm still in talks with a lot of people. The people who I've already supposed to have recorded episodes with, funny enough, is that now these mics are causing me trouble, like actual genuine trouble. This one, as you can see now, is performing decently. Those two, the audio quality is so piss poor that I can barely stand it because I'm used to producing at a certain standard. And so I know what sound is supposed to sound like. I in a different world, I would have started out with mics that were that bad, so that I would think that that's just how mics are when you buy them from certain places. Those mics weren't even cheap. That's the thing. So yeah, there are definitely conversations to be had about that. Yeah, no. Outside of that, relationship wise, yeah, chief, we don't talk about relationships. Nah, man. I'm out here. I'm out here. Not in the sense that I'm in the streets again, nah. But I am out here, keeping a diligent eye out. Keeping an ear out for anything and anyone that I may be interested in the way someone thinks. We may have a conversation and see where this and that goes. But there's been nothing that sticks out to me in the sense of, like I said, I'm looking for a running mate, running partner, someone who's really trying to run at my speed and create very big things, or at very least be a supportive structure to someone trying to create big things. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one is really thinking in that way around me at the moment. So yeah, I will relax. Rather, I'll say this: there are certain conversations that I'm having with certain people, but conversations are one thing, and then the follow up is not what it needs to be. And from my side, you get stuck in that place of limbo where you're like, man, should I keep trying or should I leave and say that I tried? You know? And so, yeah, being in that place of limbo is obviously not a solid place to be. And so I don't stay there, like, mentally. I don't really put that to mind a lot. I realize that when the right attributes in the right person come along, I pray that I will be able to recognize them in that moment and be able to capitalize on the opportunity of being able to meet such a person. Right now, if ever I meet a person like that who seems like driven, diligent, whatever the case, then they're usually outside of my market cap. Let's put it in football terms. They're usually outside of my market cap, or they're usually playing in the Premier League. I'm on a PSL budget, chief. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm trying to, You know what I'm saying? My mics are bugging out. I'm trying to do things here. You know, that's why I'm getting cash injections left, right, center, just trying to, make a dream come true. So yeah, nah. At the moment, that's not a thing. The gym feels fantastic. I've been back in the gym. I went. I've done legs, done chest. I've done back. I'm gonna do shoulders, then I'm gonna do arms. Um, Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gonna do shoulders. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm gonna do arms. Yeah, no, it feels fantastic to be back. Literally, after my leg day on Monday, I bowed my head over and I said, "Thank you, God, for this wonderful work," because it felt fantastic to be back. And it just really, like, the pump was going insane, even though empty stomach as per usual, all that good stuff. Computer's about to shut down, but it's fine. Yeah, even though it's empty stomach, all that good stuff, managing to get it in where I can fit it in, do what I need to do. Schedule is dictating that I'm getting in like super early morning. By 10 o'clock, I'm long gone from the gym usually, or before that 10 o'clock mark, there around 9:30. I want to be out of there. Maybe a little bit later, but latest 10, I'm out. That's just what the schedule dictates right now. So not complaining, enjoying that right now, and seeing what the future holds with that. And besides that, if uh, education's coming out, business is coming out. Yeah, chief. If the body's good, the mind's good. Really in a much better place than I was before. Family's good. Relationship with God's good. There is no woman in my life at the moment, but we're working on that. Um, yeah, finances are coming up. Like I said, education's coming up. The future looks bright. Future always looks bright, regardless of how good or bad I'm doing. If I'm doing bad, it means the future is going to be fantastic compared to whatever I'm going through at that time. If I'm doing good, it means, wow, if I continue on this trajectory, the future looks fantastic compared to what I'm doing at that time. So the future always looks bright, man. We're always looking forward to the future. Um, yeah, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This has been a bit of a life update of a 21-year-old entrepreneur slash full-time student, an entrepreneur masquerading as a full-time student, as a full-time A, straight A plus student. Wow, who thought that this would be life at any point, eh? Yeah, but we're here now, and we are trudging slowly but surely forward. Ah. Yeah, in terms of things to prioritize for you guys, just continuing to pump out the content, 100,000%. Arranging podcast dates, 100%. If I can, even if I double book, even if I book twice or three times in one day, and then drop one a week, that would be fantastic for me. But yeah, I need to get that mic situation sorted out, or I'll use them temporarily until God knows when. Um, yeah, I can't imagine taking those things back. I think they might just send me. I think they've sent me. They actually did. They send me back the exact same. Yeah, I remember I returned a pair of earphones, and they sent me back the exact same pair of earphones. Like, not like new ones with the same, like the exact same pair of earphones. So yeah, no. Take a lot's also not the one, is what I'm realizing now. So yeah, anyone with good mic sources, um, I would appreciate a solid mic source right now, or I'm maybe go buy proper mics in person and just sacrifice whatever that amount is to make sure that when the time comes that we launch that episode 2, it will be glorious. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I have been Sage, standing on business. Signing out.